Hey guys, I'm really excited. The end is near. What is going to happen in the Fortnite live event, but also in Season 11? This is our Oracle, this is a part of Dusty Depot. Then we have the rocket. And this is symbolic for the end, a firecracker. Let's predict the future. What is going to happen?
ClayClaim.
In just a few hours, the new live event is happening with the rocket in Dusty Depot. And as you know, we have created this rocket a few months ago, back in Season 4, where there was also a huge live event with the rocket, as you know, probably. This is how I created the rocket, so this is just a quick summarize, because in this video we want to focus on the predictions and on the big question whether we get a new map or if we keep the old map with just new locations. There were some leaks, but none of these were really that you could feel, I think this is true, this is right. There was this one leak where Apple accidentally dropped some images in the App Store. But, well, you could see a new map, but then later, a few hours later, some guys on Twitter posted some images from the old map showing that these new images are just basically the old map with a new perspective and maybe a few more buildings. So I'm really excited. This is how we, back in the days we created the rocket, back in the days of Season 4. But now we have to destroy it, just a little bit, but after that I will be really careful with this rocket, because it means a lot to me to have all these. No, just kidding. We will attach a firecracker to this rocket, but we will get to that point later. So let's take some cardboard, because I have created with cardboard before in the Monster vs. Robot vs. Monster, the Rock'em Sock'em video. You probably have seen that one. Can't believe it got that much. Whoa, what's that? Be aware, I have a rocket. It's a bee. Look at that. It's a bee. A new skin in Fortnite. Prediction for Season 11, Fort Bee. Oh, look. It's so exhausted. Well, it's really cold outside. Probably this bee was really happy to get inside. Come on, take a seat. Maybe some gingerbread as well. Well, many bees have died recently because it got that cold. Maybe this is even a queen. Let's call her Elizabeth. Elizabeth wants to watch what we are creating, so she can rest and get warm for a little bit, and then we can, well, go on with our creation. We take the hot glue gun. I really feel that someone's watching me right now while creating Elizabeth. so disturbing, distracting. As you know, we created Dusty Depot before, not from cardboard, but with clay. Back in the days when it was just Dusty Divot, the meteor which just hit and created this beautiful crater. This is also a quick summarize, but I want to get to the point quickly where we are creating the depots with clay, because I wanted to show you that we have done it before, and now it's time for some cardboard action. But don't worry, we won't do the switch to cardboard. It's just been 2 videos recently, and I won't rename the channel to Cardboard Claim. Doesn't make sense to me. So this is the technique I used for Dusty Depot. At first I thought it would be nice to create it solid, these depots, but then, well, here you see that we finally ended up creating all the walls, because many of them were broken. You got all these boxes falling out into the crater, and I ended up creating the depots wall by wall. This is the roof and the second one as well. Still, up to this day, this is one of my favorite creations because it looks that unique. Back to our cardboard creation. Have I told you that I want to rename the channel Cardboard Claim? It doesn't really sound that great like ClayClaim. So this is the first opening, the second opening, then we have some further stuff. I won't be that much detailed, because let's face it, somehow we will blow this thing up, and it just is, well, what's the purpose of this thing? I would say 3 reasons. The very first one is I just love to create with cardboard as well from time to time, especially when you're doing so many detailed things with clay. I really tend to do some bigger stuff to feel good again, which can be quite nice from time to time. This is also why I created the Spider-Man Marvel thing in such a huge frame. The second reason would be, well, what was the question? I have forgotten what I wanted to tell you. Right, yeah, right, I remember it. What I wanted to achieve by doing this thing. Of course, it's about killing some time. I'm really excited about the live event in Season 10. I don't really think that there can't be anything better like the Fortnite live event in Season 9, the robot versus monster thing, the battle, the huge battle. So it can't get any better. We have seen in Fortnite Season 10 somehow the best of the last seasons, the last 10 seasons, and it had to come to an end. So the end is near. It had to be, I think it has to be really radical. Maybe it will hurt for some huge fans, but it is necessary, because after this huge success, Fortnite has to invent itself from scratch, doing things completely different. I think this is what I would do. If I had created Fortnite as a game and it would be that popular, I would either try to kill the whole game after Season 10 and say goodbye, this was legendary, so I also want the ending to be legendary. Or, well, I would start all over again and doing things way different. Yeah, I think this is what I would do. So I'm still curious what is going to happen. We get, well, I see 3 options here. We either keep the old map and there is just 1 or 2 new locations. We could get an entire new map, or we get the old map with many new locations. As you know, there were some leaks for location names, and there were probably like 10 or 15 different location names, which somehow seems that if this is true, that we keep the old map but have many new locations. I'm so curious, but I see these 3 options. As it's just a few hours away, I'm still curious what you think. Please leave it down in the comments what you think about the new season, Season 11, but also the live event. What is going to happen? In which direction is Fortnite going to develop? So what am I doing right now? Oh, this was the wrong one. I tried to find the black powder depot, because I don't want the firecracker to explode entirely. I want it to push the rocket forward. The end. Let's assemble it. And then it's time for Bethy. Let's call her Bethy right now. This is the new skin in Fortnite 11, Fortnite Season 11. It's a bee. Probably it's really a queen. Oh, that would be so exciting. And let's get outside. Oh, Bethy, I really hope you could rest and get warm and comfortable and drink and eat from the gingerbread, but now it's time. Fly. Fly away. Well, will she ever fly away? Maybe we keep her as our pet. Oh no! There she goes. But back to the main thing what we are doing here. I really try to concentrate and to focus on this oracle. Probably we should write all the 3 options down. Let's see where the rocket will land, in which direction, and this will be the true and only option which is going to happen. We have the new map, then we have the option everything stays as it is right now, old map, or this would be the 3rd option, we have the old map but with new locations. So I'm really curious where the whole thing will explode to which direction. And now, one last word of warning, never do this at home, I'm serious about that. People have lost fingers and eyes. You won't be able to play Fortnite anymore or to watch videos like this. And now let's see what happens. Holy bee! It has landed! The rocket has landed! Look at that! For just a second I thought the rocket would start to the sky! In the slow motion version. Look at that! It's obvious! And it was totally worth it, all the work.
Okay, it's not the prediction I was hoping for, but the oracle has spoken. We will keep the old map. I don't think so. Have a great week and have fun with Season 11 and also with the live event. See you soon. Bye.